right, Texas All-State.
morning, TMEA!
Yeah.
We are so excited to play for you and so thankful that you decided to spend this little bit of time of your day with us, especially with like 10,000 other things going on at the same time. Like the whole Texas thing about being bigger and better, 17 hours of rehearsal in 2 days. 2 days. That is a lot coming at them, and not one time did I ever see their faces flashing tilt. There was never too much. They're super resilient and very talented, as you all know. Extremely polite, very open to everything I ask them to do. So I really couldn't have had a better experience than I have with these people. They're just amazing. They are. So please. Also, I have to give a special thanks to Scott Herring. How many of you were here for the 5A show? It was awesome. Yeah. Really, really great. So Scott and I have been best friends for over 2 decades, and as soon as we found out we were going to get to do this together, we started talking about how we could pack the most fun programs into both of these things. So it would be the most educational that we could come up with, but really, really fun to play, and also really fun for all of you. So we've been coordinating this for months and months and months, and so I just wanted to say thank you to him for all of the support of this group, and we all loved your shows. That was awesome. So thank you. And before we play this next piece, I'm sure all of you know who he is. Jim Casella is one of my fastest friends that I've made over the past, 2 decades probably too. Most of you probably are familiar with his work with the Cavaliers and Santa Clara. He's just absolutely brilliant as a composer, as a musician, as a person, and he's so giving. If anybody of you or any of you know him, he's one of the most giving people I know, and he was happy and thrilled to come by and talk to the students yesterday. So not only did they get to work on the music, but they got to hear him talk about it too. And Jim's out there somewhere. I don't know where he is. There he is. Awesome. So thank you so much, Jim, for your generosity. He's awesome. Hey, you guys ready? Thumbs up from everybody? Thumbs up. Almost thumbs up from everybody. Almost.
I have Dr. Parks join me at the podium. On behalf of TMEA and the Band Division, it's my pleasure to present you with this plaque in recognition of your commitment to music education and commemorate your outstanding performance with the TMEA 6A All-State Percussion Ensemble. The plaque reads, Texas Music Educators Association, John Parks Conductor, TMEA All-State 6A Percussion Ensemble, in appreciation of your commitment to music and education and to the All-State students of Texas at the 2024 TMEA Clinic Convention. Thank you so much, Dr. Parks.
Okay, I'm not checking TikTok. This is just for announcements and special thanks because there is a lot. First to Shane, Kay Van Landingham, TMEA, this has just been such a great experience for me. I don't get to work with high school students very much, and being able to work with these guys has been such an honor. So thank you so much for having me. Lou and Blake and Dylan, who are all back here, these are our rehearsal assistants. I could not have asked for anyone better than these people. They are so great and so amazing and so positive and on top of it. I mean, it was like 2 hours before we were supposed to start rehearsal. There wasn't a single instrument in the room, and all of a sudden there was this flood of equipment. Everything on time, everything we needed. And speaking of that, truly, Sean LaFrenz, I don't know if Sean is here, but he and I have been friends for a really long time, and I'm so thankful, like walking into a room and seeing this kind of equipment, and walking next door into Herring's room and seeing this equipment, and walking on stage and seeing this equipment, and like 40 boxes of Ludwig timpani that were all in the back. I mean, it's incredible what y'all do here. So thank you, Sean, so much for your generosity. We also have some special guests here in the back. Now, because I can't count, when they said you got to do something with 12 players, I was like, oh, the Ravel arrangement would be great. Well, it turns out it's 18 players, not 12, because I can't read and nor can I read scores either. So we've got all kinds of people back here, so friends that you'll recognize, that's awesome. Of course, Scott and his wife Sunny have just been amazing friends forever. Also, Terry Jackson, who inspires my life and enhances it in ways that are truly indescribable. I'm so thankful that she is here. These students are just incredible. And I haven't had a lot of time in Texas except to visit Kenan a lot, and I just could not have asked them to do anything else. They are so resilient and polite and open to everything that I ask them to do, and especially on this piece, it's definitely a challenge. And then of course for all of you, thank you so much for spending this time with us this morning. It's very special for them and for me, and I hope it is for you as well. The Ravel that we're about to play, there are two things I'd like to share about it. One is that pedagogically, how many of you are percussionists, by the way? Okay, how many of you have been terrified by something that looks something like this?
Yeah.
Where the beat is somewhere between there and there with a little curly cue, and you've got to drop a triangle right in the middle of it, right? This is terrifying. So what happens with this Ravel is that it gives us a chance to play like string players. It gives us a chance to play like a choir, like a full orchestra. And one of the things I love about it is that if you close your eyes, you're not going to be able to tell that it's a percussion ensemble. It's going to sound like a pipe organ at the end. And just their ability to adapt to this, because I know that they're all used to really metronomic playing and super perfect playing, and this is imperfect, and it's beautiful, so I think that you'll really like it. The other reason I wanted to play it for you is because it's very special to me, because one of my students who was killed in a car accident, this was like 10 years ago, and we had a big celebration of life concert, and his family flew in, and we did all these tunes. We commissioned a lot of people to write pieces. His name was Brandon Wood, and he was one of the most devout, like full of faith people that I knew. And we ended our show with this because I just felt like this is what would be playing when he walked through in heaven after. And so it's always been very special, and anytime I have an opportunity to program it, I want to share that with the students and with you too. So thank you so much for having us and indulging the cringe factor of a 52-year-old breaking down in front of you. But please enjoy the Ravel, and thank you so much for everything.
At the conclusion of the concert, please don't come to the stage area. We need to immediately clear the ballroom to reset for our next performance. You'll be able to congratulate the performers and the conductor in the Convention Center Tower View lobby by exiting the doors to your left. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming one more time to conclude their performance, the 2024 6A All-State Percussion Ensemble and the awesome Dr. John Parks.